guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you how to do this awesome box bag right here. I love it. So I'll be showing you how to do this. I did this with just the needle, the thread, like some accessories, and then my leather and one or two stuff that you can actually work with. The budget is something you can actually work with. So if I could do it with just that, then you also can do it. So if you don't have the money to get all those expensive handmade tools, the machine, this tutorial is for you. Like I said, it's beginner friendly. So please do not forget to follow me across all socials. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on awesome videos from me. And let's get right into this video. Right now what I'm holding is, they call it Marco. This will be what will make the bag stand. So you can skip this part if you do not want to use, or you have other things that you can use, but this is what I use. And this is foreign Marco. They have Nigerian and they have foreign. So but I chose the foreign Marco because it's not that thick. I didn't want the bag to be very thick. I wanted it to be normal, and the Nigerian one is actually very thick. So, and I love the way it feels, the foreign one. So you can choose the thick one or the thin one. So this was what worked for me. So right now I'm trying to cut the shape of the bag that I want. Now that I've gotten my shape, I replicated it in 6 ways. So in a minute you will see why I made it 6, so that it can stand. Like I said, I didn't want my bag to be so thick or too heavy. I just wanted it to stand. So right now I'm trying to cut the base in which the bag is going to stand on. So I'm carefully trying to measure it. If you're doing any kind of bag or any kind of stuff, you need to make sure your measurement is accurate or close to it. If not, at the end of the day, it's just going to be messy. I'm talking from experience. So you'll see me with the scissors going in depth and trying to make sure everything sits, it's the same size, and then it fits perfectly, because you don't want your bag to be dancing at the end of the day. right now what I have here is my lining. I wanted something that was easy for me to work with. I didn't want something too thick. I wanted something, like I said, that would be easy for me to cut and sew. And so I have my marker on it. So guys, what's my hand now is the stick gum, broom and brush. Actually it's broom. Okay, I had a tool that I used, but I was kind of looking for it and I wanted to just dive into this video, and so I just saw the broom and I used it and it worked. So what I used the glue was to take the glue away from the bottle to the marker and then use my brush to apply thoroughly so that it can dry fast. And yes guys, you need to allow it to dry so that at least it doesn't come out when you need it not to. It's crazy when that point when you want to do something and it comes out and then you go back to your grate. It's actually time consuming, so to be honest. So if you're doing it, just allow it to just get dry and then gum whatever you need to gum. The beginning when we made it 6, we cut our shape in 6 ways. So right now I have 2 for the front, 1 for the back. Why? Because I'm still going to add an extra one to the back. Like I said, I didn't want it to be too thick, so for the front I wanted it to come out, and then the back, because I knew that I was going to add an extra one later on, in which you're going to see also in a minute. So that is why I did it this way. And for the other part too, I did the same thing, 1 at the back, 2 at the front. I don't know if that makes sense, but you're going to see just what I did. Yes guys, what you're seeing here is a peg. I told you it's beginners friendly. Anyway, you can use anything so long as it's not harsh on your leather. So I had to go for something that is really simple so you guys can understand that actually you can really go basic and still come out classy. So I got a peg from my clothes, from hanging my clothes. So I got it just to hold the bag and put it in place for it to sit so I could work. Side I used my material back and forth because I wanted when you flip it over, that's what's going to show, the white leather, the white cute material. So that's why I did it this way, because it looks visually appealing and it adds beauty to my design. Right now I'm with another letter from my old project. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to create my handle. So I'm trying to use it as a base to create my handle. It's quite strong, it's very strong. So but I made to be very secure, to be extra secure. So I made 3 of it, so that I can use the original material we're using for this video, which is the white leather, to wrap it around it and sew. Now I have my sewing thread. It's the famous melon thread. So if you know it, I have my needle here. So this is how I'm trying to put it to sew. I have my own pattern of sewing. So if you have your pattern or you want to use mine, it's fine, it's fair enough. Just use something you're comfortable with and something that's easy for you to do. guys, I had to go back again to cut my leather. I wanted to cover up my tracks. I wanted it to be very neat, so I had to go back and sew through again. Right now, yeah, we didn't forget the back, so we want to attach the back and the front together. We want everything to align. So right now I'm carefully and neatly sewing the back and attaching it to the front, like what I'm doing right now, so that everything can be aligned together. Don't worry, just stay true. So the reason why I didn't glue it, I don't want it to remove, because some people might just say, why not just glue it? I do not want it to remove. Like I said, I want it to be extra secure, and trust me, it's very neat, and it's not showing from the front to the back, because the back is definitely going to be covered. So right now I'm just trying to attach the handle to the bag. So I had to skip that part because really the video, I didn't know it was going to be this lengthy, so it was going to be this long. I didn't know. So when I was done, I kind of attached it and I sewed it to the back, so you won't know, because the leather is definitely going to cover, like you're seeing right now, is going to cover the sewing. So please, if you want to see an in-depth tutorial of how I did the handle and how I covered my tracks, you can tell me down in the comment section below and I will do a video exclusively for you. So but for now, I just wanted to skip it since it's not actually the focus is the entire bag, not just the handle, and I didn't want it to be lengthy, like I said. part I'm trying to cut carefully to cover everything together, to join everything together. So I'm trying to carefully, you might just have to measure it so that you don't sew and then you find out that it's less than, it's not getting to the other part, or it's better for it to be more and then you cut it off than for it to be less, because if it's less, it's crazy. You have to remove or lose what you sewed to actually cut again to join them together, so it's crazy. So you might just need to measure. My god, I take it back. It's not might, you need to measure from start to finish. You really need to measure from start to finish. If not, it's just going to mess you up. You'll find out that you're doing something and then you're getting a different result. You're seeing the goal, you know what you want in your mind or your picture or whatever, and then you're seeing what you're doing and you just get frustrated. It's really frustrating. So you must measure from start to finish. So right now, this is how I'm sewing, and this works for beginners, but if you have other ways that works, then you can use that. But this is easier for me, and it's easier for people that have actually asked me. off, this is the magnet that to attach the top and the bottom together. So this part is self-explanatory, but like I said, if you want a tutorial for this, just let me know and I'll do a separate tutorial for this. But like you're saying, it's self-explanatory. It's not so difficult. It's actually one of the easiest thing, or if not the easiest thing to do when it comes to handbags. But the trick is just to measure for it the magnet to be in the center, in the middle, and for it to the bottom part to also be exactly where the top part is. So just that's the trick. If you can get that right, then that's it. And voila, I am done. I am so done. If you want me to show you how I did this accessory, just let me know. Hi guys, thank you for staying true to my video. I hope it was helpful. So for the accessories, I didn't do it like in the video because I didn't want it to be too lengthy. But if you want me to do a tutorial based on how I did this accessory, you can tell me, and I've done the comment section below and I will do a tutorial for you. And please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So till my next video, please stay safe and stay protected, and